Good day, everyone. Good day, Doc. By the way, I am Rea Mahinay, your reporter for today. Now, I'm going to discuss to you the table 4.7 on the acceptability of the quality attributes of canned milkfish bones luncheon meat and pork luncheon meat. But before that, let me discuss you this first. Student C has an investigatory project about the acceptability of the quality attributes of these two variables, namely milkfish bones luncheon meat and pork luncheon meat. These two variables are evaluated organoleptically by 20 panelists using the 9-point hedonic scale. So now, let us discuss or define what is organoleptically and 9-point hedonic scale in order for us to really understand this topic. Organoleptically, or from the word organoleptic, it is the way that uses senses to evaluate or judge the quality or taste of a food using our sensory organs, like our sight, smell, taste of a food to take in the flavors and textures and aromas that are special to that particular food. The most widely used scale for measuring food acceptability is the 9-point hedonic scale, and according to the research, the original 9-point scale developed by the U.S. Army for menu planning for their canteens consisted of a series of 9 verbal categories representing degrees of liking from dislike extremely to like extremely. For subsequent qualitative and statistical analysis, the verbal categories are generally converted to numerical values, which is like extremely as 9 and dislike extremely for 0. But in the book, like slightly is the last rating as 6. Yet sometimes what is termed 9-point hedonic scale is an unstructured numerical scale labeled at the end with like slightly and like extremely. The former scale requires consumers to categorize food according to how they are like it or not. The latter requires the consumers to differentiate numerically between the food in terms of the relative degree of liking for each. So let's now proceed to the table 4.7, the acceptability of the quality attributes of canned milkfish bones, luncheon meat, and pork luncheon meat. The artificial data gathered by the student C. This is the investigatory project that they studied. So let's now proceed to the quality attributes. These are the color, odor, flavor, texture, and the general acceptability of this luncheon meat are the two variables. Okay, so now let's proceed to the scale that they use. 9 is for like extremely, 8 for like very much, 7 for like moderately, and 6 for like slightly. So now let us proceed to the mean of each variables. The color for milkfish bones mean is 8.0, which is like very much. The mean for pork is 8.1, which is also like very much. The color and the odor of milkfish bones 8.3 is like very much also. The mean of pork 8.1, like very much also. The flavor, the mean of milkfish bones is 8.7, which is which is like extremely. For the meat of the pork, 8.2, like very much. The texture of the milkfish bones is 8.2, which is like very much. Pork for the meat is 8.0, like very much. The general acceptability of these two variables is 8.3 for the milkfish bones. Milkfish bones is like very much. For the pork, 8.1, like very much also. So now let us proceed to the bar graph that is used to rate these artificial data. So you're wondering why flavor is like extremely if it is not exactly 9. So here's the point. 8.7 or like extremely is, the point here is more than 5. The point more than 5. So they round off it, so it becomes 9 or like extremely. That is the interpretation of the milkfish bones luncheon meat. Let's proceed to the meat and quality attributes of each variables. The Y represents the meat, the X represents the quality attributes. In order for us to determine where is the milkfish bones and pork, we use the legend. Milkfish bones is for the blank box, and the pork is for the with line box. So now let us proceed to the bar graph. The color rate is 8.0 for the milkfish bones. The color for pork 8.1. The other for the milkfish bones is 8.3. And the other for pork is 8.1. So now let us proceed to the flavor. Flavor for milkfish bones is 8.7. And the flavor for pork is 8.2. And for the texture for milkfish bones is 8.2 also. Milkfish bones. And the texture for the pork is 8.0. And lastly, the general acceptability of equality attributes is the milkfish bones for 8.3. Lastly, the pork is 8.1. Yes. So this is how we rate the general acceptability of the canned milkfish bones and pork luncheon meat using the bar graph. This is like the other bar graph. This is also used this is used just to rate or the bar graph that shows the acceptability of the quality attributes of milkfish bones luncheon meat and pork luncheon meat has the clear presentation given by the data or the bar graph, even if there are more variables. That's all for today. This is Rea Mahinay reporting. Thank you.